For this quick tip today, we're going to learn how to navigate our Excel sheet a little bit easier. So normally, if you have a lot of data, to get to the bottom, you have to scroll. And if I wanted to select all of this, I have to click and drag, and then go down. And it's not too bad with this set of data. But if I had thousands of rows that I had to go down, you can see that that could take a while, and then that can be a little bit annoying and just use up a lot of our time. So a quick thing that we can do is if I hold down Control Shift and then I hit an arrow button, I'm going to hit the right arrow. It's going to automatically highlight to the right until it reaches kind of the end of our data. Since this column's blank, Excel knows, okay, this is as far as I want to go, just go ahead and highlight that. So that's a quick way that we can highlight instead of actually clicking and dragging like this. I can just click on a cell and hit Control Shift and then hit an arrow key, and it's going to highlight all the data that I need. Now if I do again Control Shift down arrow, it's going to highlight all the way to the bottom. So you see that's a lot quicker than clicking and dragging. Really all it is Control Shift right and then I hit down, and it's going to highlight all of our selected cells, and you don't have to worry about it selecting anything lower than this row 71 here. Even if there is data right here that filled this row and these rows below, as long as there's a gap, it's just going to select that set of cells. Now the one thing to keep in mind, I'm going to go ahead and fill that in just so everybody can see it. If I go here, Control Shift right, and then I hit down, it's just going to select this group of cells because we have this gap. But if I hit Control Shift down again, it's going to kind of skip over this row and select the next kind of starting row, and I can hit down one more time and it's going to go all the way through. So it's not like you can't, if there is a gap, you can't keep selecting things. I can keep hitting up and select everything above it, or I can go below and I can kind of skip these little gaps. But as long as you're hitting Control Shift, it's a really good way to highlight and select your data a lot quicker than clicking and dragging.